Reports are circulating about information supposedly received from a foreign intelligence service about an imminent attack on the transport infrastructure of a major European city, supposedly London. Now, we don't have a great deal of information on where this information has come from, or indeed any detail on where precisely this would happen. What we do know is that the government are refusing at this stage to put out any information for clarification, but obviously we will be back to you as soon as we get any update on that important story. In an update on our earlier story about intelligence coming from a foreign source on a planned attack on London's transport infrastructure, it's been confirmed that it is German intelligence who have provided the British government with details of a suicide bomb squad planning to attack London Underground and other targets in Europe. Now, obviously, there's a question of whether the government should go public and the extent of the information that they should release in this case, because, of course, there is a balance to be struck between the public safety issues and putting in jeopardy the operation to capture the whole suicide squad before it can put its plan into operation. Obviously, we'll be keeping you in touch with developments as they happen. We're just getting reports in now of a massive explosion in London's financial district. A huge area of the city has been cordoned off. There's a lot of emergency service activity. Police aren't letting us into the area, and we're awaiting further details on how much damage has been caused, if there are any casualties, and what the nature of this incident is. Further reports as we get them. Just to confirm our earlier report of an explosion in London's financial district, there has in fact been a serious detonation in the city. It's clear that the bomb has been caused by a suicide bombing group, and police reports suggest that there has been a chemical agent involved in the attack, and that there are reports coming in that survivors are suffering unusual symptoms. We're not getting access still to the area. Obviously, the area is cordoned off, and police are not allowing us into the area, so we can't confirm again how much destruction is involved or how many survivors there are from this attack, or indeed what numbers of casualties are involved. We will keep you up to date as and when we get the next information. Yes, just to confirm our earlier report that there has been a major explosion in London's financial district, the city, where police have cordoned off a large area of the city, and they're reporting that a chemical agent is involved in the attack by a group of suicide bombers. But in a further escalation of the situation here in London, it's clear that there are other explosions that have gone off at other transport intersections in the London area, and we're also getting reports now that other cities in Europe have been hit. We're getting reports of a dirty bomb also in the in the port of Rotterdam, where an explosion has happened in a freight container in the port there. Obviously, we'll be keeping you up to date as best we can as soon as possible. In a major development on our earlier report of an attack on London's financial district on the part of suicide bombers with supposedly a dirty bomb, we're getting reports now from around the globe on attacks on infrastructure globally, worldwide. The latest, a major attack which is said to have taken place on Saudi Arabia's oil infrastructure. There we're hearing that pipelines linking offshore oil fields, metering station and a refinery have been destroyed. Oil analysts there are saying that repair work will take at least 7 months. And obviously there'll be huge repercussions as far as the world price of oil is concerned, the price of crude. And we're looking at a new world economic crisis developing out of this situation at a time when Western economies are already reeling from the effect of the bombing on London's own financial district. In a further development on our earlier report of explosions in London's financial district and incidents around the world, including a dirty bomb in a freight terminal in Rotterdam and a huge series of explosions in a Saudi Arabian oil installation, we're now getting reports that there's been a concentrated hacking attack on the information and communication system of major energy providers in Europe that have created widespread blackouts and indeed are creating panic amongst the populations of the cities affected. And to the extent that political leaders now fear that the financial and economic effects of the crisis that's been set off, triggered by these suicide bombings and so on, simply can't be contained, as panic is beginning to spread throughout the international and financial systems of Europe.